For this video, I'm going to talk about Kenta and his top matches of 2009. Obviously, Kenta's had a phenomenal year in 2009. He just put on so many great matches. Unfortunately, he had an injury. I believe he tore his ACL, just like Marufuji, and he's going to be out for a while, which really sucks that he didn't get to finish such a phenomenal year. So, I just want to pay tribute to Kenta, and he's had a lot of matches, maybe 10, 15 four-star matches, at least four-star matches, which is pretty rare. It's been a while since since a single wrestler has kind of had the year that Kenta had. Maybe Kurt Angle in 2002 or something like that would come close, but he's just had a phenomenal year. And so yeah, I'm just here to give you my top 15 Kenta matches from 2009. And let's get right down to it. Honorable mention, I'm going to go with Kenta versus Shiozaki. This is the match where Shiozaki actually won. It's pretty underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it, but this is from Noah. I think it took place back in July, actually. Another honorable mention is Kenta and El Generico versus Davey Richards and Nigel McGuinness. This is from Steel City Clash. I thought it was an excellent tag match, but just missed the countdown. Number 15, we'll get right into the countdown now. 15, I'm going to go with Kenta versus Atushi Aoki. This took place on September 21st in Noah. Basically, Aoki really went to work on Kenta's arm. Kenta was selling an injury the whole match, and then eventually Kenta made a comeback and won the match. That was a pretty decent match. Number 14, we get Roderick Strong versus Kenta from the HDNet tapings. ROH on HDNet. I believe this took place back at the end of May, and I think it aired in June. This is a pretty good match. I don't think it was their best match. I actually prefer the match from Throwdown a little bit better, but just a very stiff match, an excellent, one of the best HDNet matches of the year, maybe one of the top 10. I was a little bit disappointed. I thought it could have went a little bit longer, but while it lasted, I thought it was great. Kenta versus Jun Akiyama. This is from Noah, the Crossroads show. This took place on May 17th. Yeah, basically we had Kenta going to work facing Akiyama, who was a lot bigger than Kenta. It just made for a great story, and the chemistry was pretty good there, and just really phenomenal stuff. Number 12, I'm going to go with Kenta, Roderick Strong, and Bryan Danielson versus the American Wolves and Chris Hero from HDNet. This is just a really fun tag match, just tremendous action. Kenta looked great. I mean, it's just one of those. It was kind of like that Japanese style tag match, and you finally got to see it on U.S. television. So just really special stuff there. Really great action. Kenta versus Kotaro Suzuki. This took place in Noah back in January. I believe January 5th. It took place back on. And this is kind of weird. It was a very different match for Noah. It featured a lot of unique booking, actually. I think Kenta got busted open, and then Suzuki actually bladed. I'm sorry. Yeah, he actually bladed, I think. And then there was a referee bump, and then they were brawling into the crowd. It was a pretty dramatic match. It was a pretty unique story there. You usually don't get to see these type of matches in Noah. It was definitely a very different type of match for the Noah crowd. So that was a pretty good match. All right, number 10, I'm going to go with Kenta and Tyler Black versus Austin Aries and Nakajima. This was from Take No Prisoners, ROH's last pay-per-view, and yeah, this is an amazing match. This just goes to show you that I have this at number 10. I thought this was 4.5 stars. I mean, obviously Kenta and Nakajima, the chemistry between them was awesome. And you throw in Tyler Black and Austin Aries, who just did their thing, and just a great way to end the ROH pay-per-view run. An excellent tag match. All right, number 9, I'm going to go with Kenta and Roderick Strong versus the American Wolves. This is from Violent Tendencies. Just another excellent tag match. I think Kenta and Roderick Strong. It was supposed to be Kenta and Bryan Danielson, but here Kenta and Roderick Strong. I think this is just more fitting for the occasion, so it just really clicked. That was from Violent Tendencies. Definitely check it out. All right, number 8, I'm going to go with Kenta versus Ricky Marvin. This took place on Noah's Southern Navigation Tour back on June 4th, I believe. And yeah, this is an excellent match. Definitely a very underrated match. Probably Kenta's most underrated Noah match of the year. I just remember the reversals to the go to sleep were amazing in this. You know, Ricky Marvin did a great job countering the go to sleep, and it was just really exciting stuff. All right, number 7, going to go with Kenta versus Tyler Black, End of an Age. The best match from End of an Age, which is considered one of the top 3 shows from ROH in 2009. And just like the Ricky Marvin match, I thought the counters to the go to sleep were amazing. I think Kenta and Tyler Black had pretty good chemistry. I don't get why a lot of people don't show this match a lot of love. I really think it's an excellent match. And definitely check it out. That's from End of an Age. Number 6, going to go with Kenta and Go Shiozaki versus Kensuke Office, Nakajima, and Kensuke Sasaki. This took place back in Noah on June 22nd. A very great tag match. Probably the most talked about tag match from Noah that we've seen all year. To tell you the truth, I think it's a little bit overrated, but you know, I will admit that the Kenta and Nakajima exchanges were amazing. And I thought this is the first match where Go Shiozaki really impressed me in a long time. Probably really impressed me here since the 6th anniversary show against Austin Aries. He really looked like he's back in his comfort zone back in Japan. I think he's more comfortable working in Japan rather than the United States. Go Shiozaki. So yeah, this is an excellent tag team match. Definitely a match of the year candidate for sure, even though I think it's slightly overrated. Number 5, we're going to go Kenta versus Chris Hero, the HD Net match. Excellent match. This has been a dream match for a lot of people, and they finally got to see it on HD Net. You know, this is probably a little bit underrated because I think the HD Net matches get overlooked because not a lot of people want to watch them. People rather talk about the actual Ring of Honor DVDs that came out, but give Kenta and Chris Hero credit because they took that crowd at the Philadelphia tapings and just brought them to life. You know, they were going crazy for this match. And great fighting spirit, a series of Yakuza kicks, just really, really great stuff. Number 4, I'm going to go with Kenta and Nakajima from Kensuke Office on February 11th. Yeah, this is an excellent match. Really set up their other match really well. I think this went a lot longer than the Noah match, but Nakajima actually went over here. I think he went over with a series of insecurity kicks to Kenta, and just an amazing match. That was number 4 from Kensuke Office, Kenta and Nakajima. Number 3, I'm going to go with Kenta versus Nigel McGuinness from the 7th anniversary show. This is an amazing match. It's underrated in my opinion. A little bit similar to the Kenta Bryan Danielson match from Glory of Honor 592. Obviously, it wasn't as good, but I thought it was pretty damn close. Nigel looked like he was in a lot of pain, obviously. He shouldn't have been wrestling. He actually took time off to get surgery a couple weeks after this match took place. But yeah, Kenta really, he took it to Nigel. He went after him he went after the real life injury to Nigel, and Nigel went through the pain, and eventually Nigel locked on the London Dungeon to Kenta. Couldn't put Kenta away, so he brought it back and dug his knees into Kenta, and then eventually Nigel made Kenta tap out, and he retained his title. Excellent match for the 7th anniversary show. One of the best matches from Ring of Honor in 2009. So next up we get Kenta versus Nakajima, the Noah match from March 1st. It's arguably a 5-star match. It's that good. The ending sequence is just insane with Nakajima blasting Kenta right in the face. The near falls are crazy. The chemistry was crazy. And eventually Kenta hit a series of go-to-sleeps on Nakajima, and after Nakajima kicked out, Kenta did it again and finally put Nakajima away. Excellent match. Probably easily the Noah match of the year, arguably the best match that has taken place all year. So definitely check it out. That's Kenta versus Nakajima from Noah back on March 1st of 2009. And number 1, I'm going to have to go with Kenta versus Davey Richards from Supercard of Honor 4. I know a lot of people probably think the Nakajima match is better, but this is the Kenta Davey Richards match was just more of my kind of match. The Nakajima match might have had more finesse, but this one was just more intense and just more hard hitting, and it just felt like 2 bulls or 2 warriors just colliding with each other and just putting on an epic match. You know, I know there were botches from the live reviews, but you know that didn't take away from the match for me. And the crowd really made it great with the "Fuck WrestleMania" chant. My only complaint is that the commentators should have shut the fuck up when they were chanting "Fuck WrestleMania." I mean, they were talking the whole time, so you really couldn't hear it. So, but an excellent match. Everyone there for WrestleMania weekend, you definitely got to see one of the best ROH matches of all time. And just even hearing about the live reports for this match just motivated me for whatever reason. It just did. And that's Kenta versus David Richards, Supercard of Honor 4. In my opinion, the match of the year for 2009 so far. So, all right, guys. If you haven't seen any of these matches, you can watch them on YouTube. You can probably watch about maybe 80% of these matches on YouTube. Just search for it. And I'll put the link in the description for the matches that are available on YouTube. All right, that's it.